Welcome, everyone, to August 2023. I'm grandmother Jonette, and this is our August Consciousness Update. And this month is crazy. It's really a convergence of so many opportunities to move outside of linear time. And what that means is so many opportunities for growth, for letting go of the old, for replanning what seems to be in your linear future. So this month, especially, time is squirrely. It's very plastic. And we all go through times where time is a bit liquid for us. But now in this month, time is liquid for everyone. So that, you can imagine, causes upheaval. But the upheaval is good. It's really a time to unhook from past limitations, the past script you've had of yourself, the past who you are based on who you were. We can reset all of that. So this month is a major reset for everyone. Consequently, it's a roller coaster of a month in a roller coaster of a year. So it's an opportunity to really recreate yourself, set a new direction, and be very vigilant in looking at yourself. So why August? Why now? What's all happening? 5 major things that occur in August that are making this an opportunity and disruptive. Today, so the month starts on a full moon, which is fabulous. This is the sturgeon full moon. Sturgeons are these big, ugly, prehistoric looking fish that were a very important food source for the Native Americans. And in August is when the sturgeons would flow. And I've fished for sturgeon. They're huge, they're scary looking, but it's kind of a metaphor for what we're in now. We're pulling up from the deep, these big, scary looking things that are us. And yet when we look at them, they can bring us nourishment. So this August starts with the blast, with this full moon, which of course magnifies everything. Also, we're still in the time. So number 2 of these 5 things, we're still in the time of the Mayan New Year. So July 25th is what the Mayans call the day out of time. And it's a day where the calendar, to be the lunar and solar calendar to be coordinated, you have to have a day out of time. So in this period, according to the Mayans, actually the Egyptians, the Incas, this is a new birth period. And so it's a new cycle. The third thing that's happening now is the 8/8 Lion's Gate. Now, the Lion's Gate is a portal that opens every year in Leo. It doesn't just open on the 8th of August. It's actually open from the end of July through August 14th. It's a portal of really time opportunities. It's, again, a plastic portal. So this 8/8 Lion's Gate, Lion, Leo, heart energy, power, leadership. So it's really a time to look at your own power. Mark has called this year the year for leadership. So it's a time to stop hiding your leadership. Not just external leadership or leadership in your family, but I'm talking about leadership in your life, to move out of, oh, I'm not in charge. You know, everything that's been set up before made me who I am and made me stuck here. So it's really a time to open these portals of your own power. The 4th thing that's happening in August is Venus is retrograde. Venus, the planet of love, is in its dark time for 40 days, right? It started in July, ends in September. So all of August, Venus is retrograde. What that means, and Venus is the time weaver, according to some. 40 days is when Jesus went into the desert to fast and to meet his demons, to be tested. They say that Buddha fasted for 40 days before he reached enlightenment. Let this 40-day period be a time where you go inside yourself and you don't just handle the tests that come. You actively say, okay, universe, I'm ready to be tested. I'm ready to look more deeply at the stuff I've been taking for granted about myself, my reactions, my family, my situation. It's really a time to, I'm going to say, be vigilant. Bring up your own tests. Examine your responses to things. Examine your intentions. Examine your actions. Step away from yourself and look at yourself in interactions and going, ooh, I didn't like who that was who just showed up. And on the other side of being vigilant and examining during these 40 days of being tested is to be kind to yourself. But not just yourself. It's really a time to magnify kindness, because everyone else is on this roller coaster too. Everyone else is being tested. Everyone else's values are being tested. So be kind, be forgiving. So with Venus retrograde, it's a time for emotions. Venus is about emotions. And during this period, they're going to erupt. Usually we deal with emotions that bubble up. Well, this month, emotions erupt. Your own emotions, your family's emotions. So use that as a trigger for self-growth, for self-evaluation and analysis, for seeing yourself, for seeing situations in a different light. The other huge thing that's happening now is from August 10th through 14th is a 20-year Earth biorhythm maximum. So very strange things have happened on this time, 10th through the 14th of August, every 20 years. Like time portals open up. There was a story about the Philadelphia experiment where a battleship disappeared and reappeared somewhere else at this time. And the reason those experiments took place now is because people know that this is a very plastic, open, sometimes explosive period. So what's our opportunities? With all of these things offering us opportunities to see from a higher perspective, to see time. So I invite you to, because time is more plastic and it's not linear, to lift yourself out of it. Give yourself a bird's eye view where you look with neutrality at your past and you go, oh, I'm really stuck in that marriage and that divorce. I'm really stuck. And from this bird's eye view, release the things you've been carrying, the beliefs you've been carrying about yourself and other people and about the world. And from this bird's eye view, you don't need to just look into the past, but script a different future. What I would call for, what I would suggest is, if you can, especially in this period of the 10th through 14th, if you can give yourself a retreat day. And I know that's hard to plan. So even if it's a retreat morning or afternoon where you shut off everything, you tell people you're in your bedroom and you meditate and you journal and you set intentions. But I want to be careful about these intentions. Generally, when we set intentions, it's what I want. I want health, happiness. What I would like you to be intentional on is, how do you want to feel? And then it doesn't matter what comes into your life. I want to feel grace. I want to feel light. I want to feel happy. And what you'll begin to see is all the things that you thought made you happy. I want a new car. They're not so necessary. So again, a retreat day from the 10th through the 14th would be awesome, where you're navigating and you're directing this plasticity of time to the extent we can. So in the big picture, we reincarnated now because we created this cycle. The Hindus call these the 4 ages, and we're in the darkest age, the Iron Age. It's called the Kali Yuga. And the Kali Yuga, luckily, gives birth to the Golden Age, or the Satya Yuga, meaning truth. Well, we're in that transition period between the darkness and the light. So we are the light bearers. We came now to be channels for light. And truly huge waves of light are coming through the cosmos, through these portals, especially this month. And they're both disruptive, but they're also the foundation of creation and creativity and envisioning a world that doesn't seem to be on our format. It doesn't seem to be that this is the world we're creating, but envision irrespective of what we've seen so far. So that's what this plasticity of time allows, for creation from a whole new viewpoint. But as you're seeing, when these waves of creation, waves of light come in, there's an equally disturbing wave of resistance. And that's what we're seeing in our wars, our politics, this wave of resistance in our family, in ourself. So notice where you are resisting you, what you are resisting, what you have strong beliefs about, because all those are indications of where you've let yourself become solid, too dark, too scripted. Really envision from a neutral place, kindness, be creative. This is a great time to meditate outside of time, to go into a place of no time, no space, without an agenda, and be. And that's the work we've been doing with our mark meditations. That's the work we've been doing with the monthly meditations. But honor yourself, honor the past, get a bird's eye view from neutrality, and use this opportunity where time is malleable to let go of what you think created you and to let go of what you think you're destined for, and to be open to something to be created that you can't even imagine. So it's a great month, 5 big things opening up, and we're masters of it. So to help you, to assist you, I'm doing a trilogy of activations. Every 6 months, I do a new set of 3 activations that are channeled. And the first one is going to be Portals of Time. And that's going to be on Saturday, August 12th. And you can sign up, you can buy all 3, but powerful, because I'm taking advantage of this time portal, of this 20-year Earth biorhythm maximum that includes August 12th. So Space-Time Portal, the trilogy, is on my website. The other thing is my monthly meditation that I do every month by subscription is called A Journey Through Time, where we take you through a time portal to the past or the future to see what you can create. And as always, Monday we have our Mark meditations, and he's working on the 12th dimension, which is transcendence, where we're really looking at the completion of karma, which is the 12th dimension. There's only 12 cycles, 12 months, 12 hours in a day before we start over. So we are at, and you chose to be here because you are mighty. You are mightier than your history. You are mightier than your past. And it's really time to break through. And I'm seeing people break into mastery. Amazing, amazing. So I'm here to support you. Personal readings. Oh, we have a sale starting this month, starting today, on personal readings. You can buy a 3-pack of sessions with me, and with a $25 discount on each session. And you've got a year to use it. So you all, thank you. Some of you I'll see in Cyprus. We're doing a Cyprus retreat in September. But really, give yourself some time in this time of plasticity to reemerge outside of what you think your linear destiny is, because you are not destined to anything that has come before. Thank you.